People magazine's most beautiful woman in the world, and a viral video of her making out with a young one. While Diddy sits in a federal prison cell right now in February 2026, serving 50 months for his crimes, Demi Moore is literally at the peak of her career comeback.
Maybe I was complete. Maybe I've done what I was supposed to do. And as I was at kind of a low point, I had this magical, bold, courageous, out of the box, absolutely bonkers script come across my desk called The Substance.
And nobody's talking about this.
Golden Globe winner and Oscar nominee.
By the end of this video, you'll understand why Hollywood protects who it wants to protect, and why Demi Moore might actually be the biggest handler that nobody's holding accountable. Stay with me, because the details get even more shocking.
So let me show you what I found. This is wild. The video went viral, racking up nearly 9 million views, and the internet exploded with criticism. Yet Demi keeps winning awards like nothing happened. You're about to see Hollywood's biggest double standard. One person's career gets destroyed, while another gets standing ovations for similar behavior. Honestly, it's crazy that no one's talking about this.
So think about that for a second. Demi protected Ashton from Diddy's dangerous lifestyle, but she's the one who has this weird video out there. Let's talk about what's actually in that video.
Before we get into the messy details, here's some quick background. Demi, now 61, is a Hollywood icon known for films like Ghost and G.I. Jane. She's been famous for decades and has often made headlines for dating younger men. In 2025, she's having a huge comeback, winning her first Golden Globe, earning an Oscar nomination, and being named People magazine's most beautiful woman in the world. Her career is at a major high point. Meanwhile, Sean Diddy Combs, who built a massive hip-hop empire, is now locked up at FCI Fort Dix in New Jersey. The connection? Demi's ex-husband, Ashton Kutcher, was close friends with Diddy in the early 2000s. They partied often, but reports say Demi kept Ashton away from Diddy's infamous parties, protecting him from getting involved.
The greatest, and I'm putting in a buck.
Okay, this is where things get really uncomfortable. It's 1982, at a birthday party for the TV show General Hospital. Cameras are rolling because the event is being filmed for Entertainment Tonight. 19-year-old Demi Moore walks up to her co-star Philip Tanzini, who isn't even 18 yet, and kisses him, not just once, but multiple times. These aren't quick pecks, they're full-on kisses.
Because I love Philip, and he's the only one I love.
Do your interview already.
All right. I'm looks in love, but personally, I love Philip, and that's it. Okay.
In 1982, while already married, 19-year-old Demi Moore was filmed kissing her underage co-star at a public event. The footage resurfaced in September 2024, went viral with nearly 9 million views, and sparked outrage online. Many pointed out the double standard, saying a man in the same situation would have been canceled. Still, there were no consequences, no apology, and no investigation. Just months later, Demi won a Golden Globe, received an Oscar nomination, and was celebrated by the media. Critics also highlight a pattern in her relationships. At 40, she began dating 25-year-old Ashton Kutcher, later marrying him. In her 2019 memoir, she wrote that she felt like a 15-year-old girl in that relationship, a comment some found unsettling given the resurfaced footage. After their divorce, she continued dating significantly younger men. Ashton had previously been close friends with Diddy, partying frequently in the early 2000s. According to reports, Demi distanced Ashton from that lifestyle and allegedly kept him away from Diddy's more controversial parties. Meanwhile, old interview clips show Ashton appearing uncomfortable when asked about those events, saying there were things he couldn't tell.
Don't let her husband find out.
I can't wait. He keeps me happy.
The argument being made is that Ashton knew what was happening at Diddy's parties and couldn't speak about it, which suggests Demi also understood how serious that environment was and pulled him away from it. Critics question the contradiction. She's portrayed as protecting Ashton from alleged predatory behavior, yet she faced backlash over resurfaced footage from her own past. Meanwhile, as of February 2026, Diddy is serving a 50-month sentence at FCI Fort Dix in New Jersey after being convicted on 2 counts of transporting individuals across state lines for prostitution under the Mann Act. He was cleared of more severe racketeering and sex trafficking charges. In addition to prison time, he received a $500,000 fine and 5 years of supervised release. His legal team has fast-tracked an appeal, with arguments scheduled for April 9, 2026, claiming the Mann Act was misapplied. He also reportedly sought a presidential pardon, which was denied. During the trial, his ex-girlfriend Cassie testified against him, and NBC released a documentary about the case, prompting Diddy to file a $100 million lawsuit against the network, alleging reputational damage. His sons are reportedly creating their own documentary in an effort to defend their father and try to clear his name.
Controlled a lot of my life, Ventura said, calling Combs a scary person. Ventura testifying that they had violent arguments where he would mash my head, knock me over, drag me. She said a few months into their relationship, Combs suggested hiring an escort.
His sons are even making their own documentary to try to defend their father and clear his name.
Sean Combs is a monster.
I want to speak about this now because I've witnessed everything.
I think Sean Combs can get away with anything.
Hello, this is a prepaid collect call from Federal Correctional Institution, Fort Dix.
Photos recently surfaced of Diddy in the prison yard, where he's reportedly teaching business and motivational classes to other inmates. He's serving a 50-month sentence, his reputation heavily damaged, and his career largely collapsed. Supporters of the double standard argument compare that to Demi Moore's current success. Despite backlash over resurfaced 1982 footage and criticism about her history of dating younger men, she remains a Golden Globe winner, an Oscar nominee, and a major media figure at the peak of her comeback. To be fair, the situations are not identical. Diddy was convicted in court, and victims testified. That's very different from decades-old footage that resurfaced online. Still, critics ask whether public reaction would be the same if the roles were reversed. The broader question people are debating is about consistency. Should accountability apply equally across the board, or does public opinion shift depending on who is involved?